Well, hey there guys, thanks for joining us. This video is all about how many guitars do you really need. Now, think about it this way. If there's somebody you're trying to convince that you need more guitars, well, this is the video to show them. Just don't show them this part, right? Guys, thanks for joining us here at Rock Hard Riffs. This is the guitar channel for the self-taught. Now guys, just in case you're interested, any of the guitars I'm about to show you have all been demoed during our playlist. Just look for guitar demos, and everything just about here has been demoed. So look for our playlists if you're not familiar with our channel. Check us out, and please subscribe if you enjoy what we do. Now again, what we're going to talk about is what kind of different guitars and why. Now, we'll just go through one by one, and of course I would start with an acoustic, of course, right? You can take this camping, you can take it wherever. Now you could say, well, what about like a hollow body electric? Yeah, I suppose you could take it, but do you want to take your electric guitar out camping or to the beach or something like that? I wouldn't. So, you know, good, decent acoustic is all you'll need for something like that. These can be so relatively inexpensive, and you know, they're great just to mess around with. Whether you want to play electric or not, you've always got your acoustic. So that's at least one. What would be next? Alright, what I would suggest as far as an electric goes, this depends on what your kind of music you want to play, what your needs are, that sort of thing. The first thing I would go with, if you're a hard rocker to heavy metaler, of course, is a good solid guitar with a good whammy bar. Like this ESP, right? I've got, it has a Floyd Rose on it, so if you want to do some major dive bombs, or if you just want to do some gentle, shimmering vibrato, that's nice too with the Floyd too. These are complicated bridges. You may or may not want to go with this. You could always go with maybe like a Bigsby on a different type of guitar, but one of the reasons, you know, hard rocker, I want the dive bombing. And I like the shimmering too. So this thing sounds great, clean. Just beautiful Seymour Duncan's in there. It's a great guitar. But also it's a little bit heavy, so it might not suit your needs as far as that goes. So it also has the long scale length. This is the 25.5-inch scale length. This definitely feels different than a shorter scale length, like say a Les Paul or something like that. And that's another thing that we talk about as well. So, if this was too much for me, what would I do? I'd get another different black guitar. No, I'd get like a Stratocaster. Because you've got your whammy there, but it's not necessarily, you can dive bomb a little with it. It's not going to be like Floyd Rose. But you can still dive bomb it a bit. And of course get the nice shimmer. Of course, that you know with these bridges. This guitar is a lot less expensive, and boy is it flexible as far as... You've got these 3 different pickups and 5 different pickup settings, lots of different tones. Strats are, you know, of course, very famous for their tones. And such a flexible guitar, but again, it's a longer scale length. That may not be necessarily comfortable for you. But nevertheless, even if I had, say, this one or the ESP type, I'd still want a quarter scale Gibson style guitar. Now, one thing we have not spoken about yet, and that is, what are you doing? What are your goals? Are you out playing live, or you want to go out and play live, that sort of thing? That is yet again another reason that you'll want more than just 1 or 2 guitars. And one is that what if some of the songs you're playing are in a different tuning? Right? What if you need a backup in case you break a string? That sort of thing. Also, what if you just really want to vary your tone, which is what I am doing. That's what I do. I want to vary my tone. Okay, that's another reason for yet another guitar. Now these, especially in the Gibsons, are these way too. This is an Epiphone Les Paul Pulse Top Pro. This we have the 3-way position switch. Not only that, but we also have coil tapping, which is going to double, if not quadruple, your tone possibilities. And another thing is, I recommend a guitar like this is because you can really change and monkey with your tone, if you want to put it that way, by maybe turning down the bridge pickup and turning back the tone pickup, the tone on the neck pickup. So you come out with a completely different tone. How about we add in the push-pulls? Again, those are single coils themselves. So again, you can vary so many tones out of this guitar. That's what's really cool about this Les Paul. And also my 335. It has the split coils as well. So, you know, something like this, or like a 335, which is lighter. You know, you might want to go with something like that. And the Epiphone one I got was, that's like about a $400 or $500 guitar, and they go on sale sometimes. So, you know, depending on what you want to spend. So, we're getting to that point. How many guitars would be my opinion that if you're looking to gig out a little bit, you know, nothing crazy or whatever, or if you have buddies and you like to garage band it or whatever, how many should you have? Well, number one, you should have your acoustic. That's my opinion. Number two, like something with a whammy bar on it, or at least like a Bigsby. Okay, now that could double on a 335 or even a Les Paul like this, along with your extra tone controls and all that. And maybe like a Strat or a Tele. So all in all, I'd say 3 to 4 guitars would be about what you need to change, to vary your tone a bit, vary your playing a bit, etc. That's what I would do, and to have a backup and maybe have another one for different tuning, what have you. So that, again, that's my advice. Now, I asked Mrs. Beans, just clear out of the blue before I made this video, I asked her, I said, how many guitars do you think somebody really needs? And I was expecting her to say 1. And she said, well, actually, 2. She goes, an acoustic and an electric. And then she thought about it and she said, well, actually, no, maybe 3 or 4. Because of pretty much the reasons I'm explaining now. So, there you have it, guys. If you're looking to get another guitar, well, there are some really good reasons to get another guitar, right? And you can tell them, Bo Beans at Rock Hard Riff sent you. Alright, guys, thanks for joining us once again. And please click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and make sure you click the bell so you're notified for every video when they come out. Alright, guys, thanks again for joining us. We'll see you next video.